Every individual dream, they may be controlled or uncontrolled or can be directed by a dreamer. Dreams are an integral part of our lives now, and many people prefer to live by that. But the important part is, how many types of dreams are there and what do they actually mean? Do they have any real life connotation? Well, today in this video, we will explore the 10 different types of dreams, causes and their meaning. Coming to the first one, that is typically called as a standard dream. A typical dream typically involves a familiar cast of characters in an ordinary setting. However, time and location are frequently mixed together. Most dreams are also fairly negative and center on anxiety-inducing events. Well, why do they occur? According to a popular hypothesis, this narrative framework aids in our ability to foresee unforeseen issues. In 2021, researchers looked at the relationship between dreaming and important brain regions that are involved in processing emotions like fear, anxiety, and threat. The results reinforce a neuroscientific theory about dreams. We simulate frightening situations while dreaming in order to better react to them once we are awake. Dreams could be seen as actual training for our responses in the future and as a way to get ready for real-life dangers. Now, coming to the different types of dreams, the following tend to be the most common dream categories, though academics have attempted to quantify the numbers of dreams we actually have each night. The first one is daydreamers. Now, daydreaming is defined by the American Psychological Association or APA as a waking fantasy in which wishes, expectations, and other potentialities are played out in imagination. For various reasons, most people engage in daydreaming. In fact, the APA predicts that up to 1/3 and sometimes even half of our waking thoughts are daydreams. The second one is epic dreams. Now, these dreams are a little more difficult to define because their interpretation varies depending upon the individual, but they are usually described as vivid, unforgettable dreams. Epic dreams are seen by dream interpreters as significant, potentially life-altering, and having long-lasting effects. But simply, people dream excessively of performing demanding, hard, and frequently mundane duties, and as a result, they wake up to the following morning feeling very exhausted. Now, false awakening dreams are also present. Have you ever felt as though you were going about your daily activities in the morning, such as getting a cup of coffee, putting the dog aside, and so on, only to realize that you were dreaming? This is typically false awakening that occurs when you wake up from a rapid eye movement sleep. Additionally, researchers discover that it's usually connected to lucid dreaming. Now, coming to the lucid dreaming. Lucid dreaming is a rare phenomenon in which a person experiences a state of consciousness halfway between dream and wakefulness. Sometimes they are even conscious of it and can even direct the storyline of their dreams or communicate while they are dreaming. It would be feasible to teach yourself to have lucid dreams, but it would require commitment and repetitions. With this, we come to the nightmares. Now, the American Psychological Association defines nightmare as frightening or otherwise disturbing dream in which fear, sadness, despair, disgust, or even some combination thereof forms the emotional content. Most of us awaken from the nightmares quite suddenly. Despite their vivid imagery and compelling stories, nightmares are actually a common occurrence for most people. That is, unless they interfere with day-to-day activities or sleep patterns. It is important to understand night terrors as well. Sleep terrors are another name for night terrors. Many patients report having episodes of screaming, intense fear, and flailing while asleep. Sleepwalking is frequently associated with sleep terrors. While they are more common in children, they often disappear throughout puberty. While some adults may experience them, a few minutes or more can pass between some episodes, while others just last a few seconds. With this, we come to the progressive dreams. Not enough science has been done to measure the progressive dream idea to this point. They are described in anecdotal interpretations as a succession of dreams with an apparent ongoing story that unfolds every night or occasionally, to reading a book or watching a TV show. Now, there is another very important type that is called the prophetic dreams or the spiritual dreams. Now, dream interpretation dates back thousands of years when people from all around the world used dreams to deduce meaning from prophecies. The concept of dream interpretation has been woven throughout human history by figures as diverse as Freud, Jung, the ancient Greeks, the Egyptians, and countless religious figures. Now, there is another form of dream that is called the recurring dreams. Recurring dreams are often linked by scientists to unfulfilled needs or unresolved issues. Recurring dreams typically involve repetition of the same sort of dream or subject. Recurring dreams may occasionally be more unsettling if the dreamer finds it difficult to digest distressing occurrences during the awake state. Dreams that are vivid and strong are frequently caused by an uncommon syndrome called rapid eye movement rebound. Our mind's reaction to sleep deprivations or extreme stress is known as REM rebound. Therefore, our brains are working harder when we sleep, which results in more vivid visions. Some individuals who suffer from high fevers may also have vivid dreams. Now, before we move on to any other subject, it is very much important to understand themes for the dream. Our conscious brain does not analyze logic when we are dreaming, which enables us to accept frequently conflicting or strange dream settings that would be inconceivably when we are awake. Nightmares can be categorized in a variety of ways, but the three most prevalent themes that reoccur globally are childhood nightmares of animals pursuing you, teenage dreams of being unprepared for a humiliated in school, and adult dreams of unanticipated loss or failure. While there is not a lot of science behind the meaning of these most popular dreams, here are some dreams and interpretations. The first thing is the arguments. There is an unresolved issue or a big decision that needs rationalization. Being chased means that you are in a fight or flight mode, struggling with something in real life. Cheating, often a reflection of relationship issues regarding communication and trust. Crashing a car means that you are feeling out of control or perhaps trying to process a traumatic event. Drowning means that you are feeling overwhelmed, repressing emotions, or physically having trouble breathing while sleeping. Dying or seeing death in the dream is either its actual grief processing or there is a potential for change in your future. Failing exams is generally that brain tries to process excessive information. You might be worried about how well you're handling your responsibilities. Falling from someplace high means that you lack a self of control or you lack control over your own self or a particular situation or in your life. While seeing flying means that either you feel free and liberated or you long to escape current responsibilities. Nudity, if seen in the dreams, which is more than 70% of people have naked dreams, frequently is associated with anxiety and exposed vulnerability. Seeing pregnancy or giving birth in the dream has multiple meanings, from exploring creativity or a new idea to expanding relationships. Talking about teeth falling out, which often is related to feelings of anxiety and or not being able to communicate. Unable to find a toilet while you are dreaming is also a possibility related to anxiety as well as worries in the real world or various insecurities about letting go of something or someone who no longer serves you. Visits from a deceased friend or a loved one, sometimes a method of process grief over an actual loss or closure in an unfulfilling relationship. Well, we have always been interested in dreams' sporadic, strange nature. In addition, there is the idea that the complete conscious life adds up to around 7 years of your normal life when all the hours of dreaming combined, the most of which are generally forgotten. Thank you for watching this video today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.